What's up, everybody? YouTube Live. This is yours truly, Rama Screen, covering movies, TV, and entertainment. I was actually in the middle of preparing my review of Captain Marvel movie. I was literally in the process of writing it up, and then, of course, later on, I'll be videotaping it, and then tomorrow the review embargo lifts tomorrow morning. Tonight is the Captain Marvel premiere in Los Angeles. So anyway, today was busy with Captain Marvel prep on my part. Um, but then this tragic news happened, and so I wanted to address it because this man, Luke Perry, is or was, as you say, wow, we're gonna talk about him in past sentence now, past tense. I'm sorry, that he was one of the most influential people in the entertainment business, specifically TV. Man, in the 90s, he was huge. I grew up in the 90s. Holy crap. Um, and so what happened today was Luke Perry passed away at the age of 52 years old. Let me read to you the news here off of, well, I'm just going to paraphrase it. I'm not going to just read it verbatim, word per word, but it says off of CNN, Luke Perry died at the age of 52 after suffering a massive stroke. Stroke at the age of 52, that's young, man. Holy crap. But stroke is one of those silent killers, I suppose, that can hit at any age. Um, those of us who grew up in the 90s, we will forever remember him for his role in such films as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that later on became also an equally popular hit series. Um, of course, he was even more known for being the heartthrob Dylan McKay in the hugely popular Beverly Hills 90210 series, which recently received a reboot, a revival, 90210 reboot series with the original cast members on Fox Channel. Um, but I read the press release for that one, and Luke Perry's name was not mentioned on it. Apparently, the rest of the gang, Jenny Garth, who I had a crush on since I was a kid, along with Jason Priestley, Ian Ziering, Tori Spelling, all those guys will come back, but not Luke Perry, because Luke Perry um, has scheduling conflict with his series regular role on Riverdale, that hugely popular series on CW. Excuse me. Mm. So the plan was that for him to probably show up once in a while as Dylan in a recurring role for this reboot, but that was not even set in stone because of his commitment to Riverdale, which leads us to, of course, um, this generation knows him as Fred Andrews in the CW's teen uh, Twin Peaks esque murder mystery tale of Riverdale series, co-starring KJ Apa, Lily Reinhardt, Camila Mendes, and Cole Sprouse. I had the opportunity to I had the opportunity of meeting Luke Perry and interviewing him at Comic Con 2016, which is why the cover or the thumbnail image for this live stream is my selfie with Luke. Um, it was at the Riverdale Comic Con press room. So Luke Perry went to talk with us, the press, along with, of course, his co-stars as well. And man, he could not have been any friendlier. I've talked with celebrities in the past or over the years who probably they just had a bad day at the time, that they kind of felt cold, or like, not cold, literally cold, but like they gave the impression like they're really cold and not really generous in their answers. But that's not the case with Luke Perry. He could not have been nicer, the guy. And I have a friend, her name is Jen. I don't think she minds if I said the name is Jen. That much at least. She told me that she was a huge fan of Beverly Hills 90210. And I think she also told me that she, at one point when she was younger, now she's married and, with husband and kids. But when she was younger in the 90s, she got to actually meet Luke Perry at one of the parties. I'm guessing it's in LA. So I didn't get to meet Luke Perry until 2016 for Riverdale, but I did grow up watching Beverly Hills 90210. Big fan of the show. I was not a huge fan of the 90210 reboot about a decade ago, right? Now it's been a decade. That was kind of lame. But nothing beats the original, man. Nothing beats the OG. And back then, Luke Perry had this kind of James Dean look, that hairstyle, that James Dean hairstyle, same exact, greased up, combed the same way, and that just boyish, good look, poster boy kind of face that is so flawless, like sexy persona, sexy aura. Um, and I think CNN brought this up in their reporting of Luke Perry's passing today. They reminded us of that incident. I don't know if I were to call it incident, but at one point, this was in the 90s, Luke Perry was supposed to do a signing. Sorry, I have a runny nose. That's why I keep touching my nose. Luke Perry was scheduled to do a signing or autograph, right? Signing at this mall. I forgot what the mall was. And it was scheduled for just like probably a couple of thousand audiences capacity wise, but the ones that turned up, it ended up being like 10,000 people. 10,000 screaming teens, mostly girls. And the mall had to like shut down. I think there were some injuries because of the stampede, and all was because freaking Luke Perry was in the house. At that, he was at the height of his prime and popularity. He was like Michael Jackson of teen heartthrob. Um, so I remember that much at least, on the news. And so yeah, this is probably just gonna be a short live stream review. I mean, not review, live stream video announcing to you guys and sharing you my memory of meeting Luke Perry. Um, and I invite you to share your thoughts as well in the comment section below. Were you a fan, or were you guys fans of Luke Perry growing up? Or maybe are you fans of Luke Perry from Riverdale? Are you as bummed out or as sad as I am at this news of his passing? Um, Let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Uh, our TV screens will not be the same without him anymore nowadays. So thank you for all your contributions, Luke. Thank you for being one of the friendliest people that I've ever interviewed. Rest in peace.